Hello, this is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. Here is going to be another project here. 95 E420 124 V8. Basically, it will need lots of work, but my agenda here is to get the engine running right and some shorts, some battery drains, and try to get some accessories to work. Now, obviously the car is kind of like in sad shape, but it's gonna get all done up. The body work and everything will be worked on. Like right here, we have bumpers, we got some fenders, we got some side skirts, fiberglass, I think it is. Yeah, it looks like it's a fiberglass fenders, but again, that is to be done way later than that. I just had to pull them out from inside the car because I need to work around it. Now, the actual engine actually starts and runs poorly, misfiring. Well, that's for the obvious reasons. The obvious reasons would be this. Look at this. This is insane. That is horrible, horrible, horrible. Contact points are done on this side. It's ridiculous. So caps and rotors, obviously. This one is much better, much cleaner, but still nonetheless, you see the traces, no good. So that is the first order of business, to get these the caps and rotors done. Well, just because. But the engine itself, if we look inside, it looks really, really nice. I'll try to make a video with my camera inside the oil filler cap. Look at that. This is beautiful. I mean, really, really nice and clean. Super clean, actually, because usually you don't see them this clean. Only some low mileage vehicles look like this. Now this engine has, to be honest with you, I don't even remember the mileage it has. 133,000 miles it appears to be. Yep, 133. That's what the dashboard says. So I don't think I'm gonna have any issues with the motor, and transmission shifted felt okay. All right, so for the positive, like on a positive note here, it doesn't seem to have lots of oil leaks. It looks to be okay. Well, usually you got some oil leaks like around this area, just a little bit, slight seepage maybe, but so dry, looks really good. I'm happy with the way it looks. Maybe it was cleaned. Yes, that's a possibility before I got here. That's possible. Injectors appear to be new. That seem to be like brand new injectors to me, to be honest. Like, look at the color of that. That's pretty new looking to me, because I seen a set of old injectors in the trunk. Throttle body, 2006 build, mass airflow sensor remanufactured by Bosch. So that's good. Injectors, not like you really need injectors to be replaced, but nonetheless, somebody did it great. I can see that somebody did ignition wires at some point of time, because the caps here are loose, not supposed to be, but that tells you that somebody did caps, I mean the wires themselves, with Bremy. Okay, they're not kind of sloppy over here, but nonetheless, that's definitely a replacement. Most likely spark plugs were done, and I have to take a look at those. Engine mounts, there is a new mount in the trunk. I don't know what's that about, but engine mounts, this one I can see, that one I cannot see, it's too far, but it seems to be kind of like more or less alive. Air pump spins freely. Well, I don't know about any noises from the belt yet. Caps and rotors I'll clean up right now. Now we have some issue here with the windshield washer motors, both disconnected, because there's some shorts going on or something. When you put on lights, they short out and then they go bad. I mean, they just keep running and all the fluid is being pushed out. So we have to take a look at that. AC system is empty, there is nothing there. So don't know if fans work. I don't know about mechanical fan, if that works. This is the first time actually I'm looking at this car, to be honest with you. I had it for a while, but I never really paid attention to it. Battery went down because it says set for a while, so I just put my little charger. Once I put the booster to it, started right up, so I don't think there's a serious short in this vehicle. Antenna, the grommets, obviously non-existent, to be done. Something going on over here. No, there was some sticker. Yeah, there was some sort of a sticker here. And shade, I don't know. Third brake light's missing. Well, you know, there are issues. It's just like I said, this is going to be a project car that's going to be done all over. There are very few cars like this nowadays left. The handle chrome is missing, the keyhole is twisted, it doesn't work, door doesn't close right. Don't seem to have any accidents, but that's what happened. The door just like feels like something is off. Hinges seem to be okay. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, whatever, that's the least of my concerns. Headlight switch to be replaced because it's very loose. AC doesn't work like I said. Windows do not work. Mirrors, they don't work either. Let's see the seats. Seats move. Well, that's good. Door locks seem to work. Windows do not work. Mirrors don't work. I don't know what's going on here. This thing is not. Oh, I see. This one is bent, so it didn't get in there. Most likely in a righteous place. Yeah, it didn't get into the righteous place, so I can feed it in there. But you know what? I'll take this off because I might want to look at the switches. They're pushed in slightly, so that is the reason maybe why the mirrors do not work. Music. Whoa. Okay, volume control. Here's something. Well, no. CD has error. Whoa. Okay, the volume control is dead. But at least something came on. Oh, that's good. Lights, they were off. Got telephone here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, old school telephone is still here. This thing is broken. Leather on seats, pretty nice leather, I gotta say. Just clean it up slightly and that'll be nice. Steering wheel was wrapped up with something else, not original obviously. Okay, the mirror can use replacement because it has some damages around. Sunroof has issues here with the headliner. Okay, in the back there nothing to see. Seats seem to be all right. Shade, I don't know if it works. Like I said, I don't excuse me, I didn't spend time looking at the car. But in the trunk here, some parts I already removed, like, you know, the covers. And I do see this appears to be new. That's fuel level, although there's some residue on the bottom, so I don't know if it is new, replacement, no idea. It's just been here, it's just laying here. These things, these are for headlights and grommets. I mean the twist-ons, lights. Then you got these injectors laying here. These are some old, I guess these are old injectors because they look old, like, to me. These are the originals most likely. Okay, fine. These are the guides. Yeah, these are the guides probably for these. We have a new door check, but this seems to be brand new. One engine mount here. There is oil filter down in there. So, you know, there are some parts here laying around. There is a throttle body, I think. I don't know what's in there, but by feel of it, it appears to be throttle body. So that's what that is. That's a trickle charger connection. A little cover for under the headlight. Some cluster bezel here. Yeah, well, that looks kind of tired, if you will. Headlight wipers. Okay. We also have, what is it here? This is a speedometer cable. Speedometer cable here, brand new. I don't know about all these parts. My agenda here is just to get it running. So once it runs, then we can take a look at other things. Now this doesn't seem to be for this vehicle at all. Part number is 204. So that's some sort of a speed sensor or some other sensor, whatever. That doesn't belong to this vehicle. Well, for now, I want to get the, well, three things. I want to get the engine running, so I'm just gonna get these things cleaned up for now just to get it running. Then I want to get windows to work, and I want to see if I can get AC to work, because it's summertime. It's brutally hot inside the car because it sits outside with windows closed, with the sun beating on it. So when you get in this vehicle, there's really no air inside. It's just so hot. Yeah, these things go one into another. Posts are here. This one is missing the top piece. See how it's supposed to look with a little flat washer type of thing. That's supposed to be screwed in here. I think somebody replaced it. Yeah, it's kind of loose, so top piece is missing. No big deal. Fuses to be replaced, all of them. Aluminum fuses, need copper fuses. And yeah, so these three things will be on my agenda. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually pressurize the AC line and see if I can hear any kind of hissing. Leave the gauge on it and see if the gauge goes down. I like to pressurize first before I do vacuum, because sometimes vacuum closes down rupture on a seal or something like that, because it's vacuum, you know, it tends to close things together. Obviously pressure, well, it's the other way, it tries to open things up. So if pressure holds, then most likely vacuum will hold on top of that, but there is no gas in the system. Okay, so this is all, long video again, but this is gonna be all for now. Just gonna do the pressure, check up these things, and then have to work on that car real quick. And I gotta store these things somewhere for now, because I don't want them to be inside the vehicle. They come from overseas, so I'm probably gonna put them outside somewhere in the back, let them be for now, because I want car to be clean from parts, you know. I want to get in, get out, and whatnot, so I don't want them to just like have parts sitting on top. And then I do want to wash it. Get these three things on the agenda for the day. Hopefully I'll get it going, and then wash it just so it looks more or less presentable, because paint underneath is good. It's been just neglected and it's been so dirty. Yeah, to me the paint seems to be okay. It just needs to be, well, except for the hood. The hood, yeah, the hood is shot. Unfortunately, hood, nothing to see here. The clear, see, all cracked. So yeah, that's to be repainted. Most likely because the actual mat is missing, the insulation, and therefore the paint cooked in there. Damage on the fender, well, obviously. Front fenders, I mean front bumper is damaged. So I see this cover here is the one without wiper. This cover here is the one with the wiper, headlight wiper. The attachment point from the headlight is missing, so therefore this whole piece is loose. Well, I mean, you can always put a little zip tie back there behind. Okay, like I said, this is not my agenda, is my agenda, so we'll get to it right today. Oh, engine harness seems to be replacement harness, and lower harness, if I may, if I can see it, I might not be able to see it from here. Let's see, the lower harness, it's down there. Leaves are in there, so I have to move some leaves around to get to see the plug. Okay, well, from up above, unfortunately, it's a M119 engine inside 124 chassis, so there's really not much that I can see. Maybe the camera can help me. I can't tell. I can't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see anything in terms of the lower harness. Nothing to see here. Pretty dry though. The car doesn't have much leaks. That's a really good sign. So the bones are here. Has a good bones, definitely. Power steering is full, so that tells me that power steering is probably not leaking. Somebody replaced this pipe right here. It appears it's long ago, but they at least did that. Some vacuum pipe was replaced over there, I see. This vacuum pipe is original. You know, back down inside there, moving that pipe right there. I have to make sure that there's vacuum on it. It's an important pipe. It's moving, so I assume that it's still intact. Well, like I said, you know, this is the first look, and I have to move on to it. I mean, move on it with ASAP agenda for like the small things. All right, so this is all for now. Victor here, RestoringMercedes.com, and thank you for watching.